Welcome in, Gov fans. Robbie Lott's joined here at Lenoir City High School with Stan Painter and sophomore Tyler Graves. Little nippy guys, and we're outside the press box tonight, so bear with us if I get a little chilly. But we're in the elements with the players tonight. Nothing better than a playoff type game for William Blount. We mentioned last week William Blount was like a playoff game for them last week. The playoffs started for them last week. They had to win. They won. And this week, again, another opportunity to win and try to get into the playoffs, Stan.
Yeah, Robbie, and, they got to focus on winning this game, which they should win this game, and then hope that, obviously, that Cleveland can take care of business down south from here. But regardless what happens tonight, Robbie, I think, a win tonight makes the program a step forward regardless of playoffs or not. It would be great for this team to get in the playoffs. I think they deserve to get in the playoffs. But a 4-6 team was certainly a step forward this year. And you really could turn it around. They could be 6-4 probably
very
easily.
Close. Yeah. So I'll bring in Tyler now. Tyler, first time you've had to broadcast a game outside, but you're a golfer, so you're used to the natural weather here. What do you expect out of the Govs tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be kind of cool tonight. I think I expect William to win this game. Lenoir City's only won one game so far this year over Heritage, and that game went down to the wire earlier in the season. So hopefully William Blount wins this game, and we're hoping that Ottawa loses tonight so we can punch our ticket in to the playoffs.
All right, there's your a little intro to tonight's game. So we got about 19 minutes before kickoff. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network and come back with more of the region outlook. All right, we're back here at Lenoir City High School. Robbie Lott's joined with Stan Painter, Tyler Graves. Let's talk about the region now, as the number one spot was wrapped up last week as Maryville took care of McMinn County 30-0.
I think so.
I think that was the final, low-scoring game. I'm very thankful that we didn't have this game last week. In that weather, it'd be pretty bad. Cold, rain, and outside. Yeah, we wouldn't have survived. So, thankful that we got at least clear skies, but it is going to be around 40 degrees before the end of the night. So Maryville they're going to end up 6-0 after they beat Heritage tonight and run their region winning streak to well over 100 games. Now there's a battle for second place down in Cleveland tonight, or over. It's actually going to be in McMinn County as Bradley takes on McMinn. Both of those teams are 4-1. Bradley has the better overall record of 8-1, or McMinn does, and Bradley's 7-2. Predictions on that game, because that could also mean something for us maybe down the road.
Yeah, it certainly could, So, like you said, that's going to decide 2 and 3.
Yep.
Pretty much lock in 2 and 3 tonight. And whoever wins that game, I'm going to go with Bradley. I think Bradley might be a better football team than McMinn.
They've got a lot of talent. From the 2 games that we've seen, we were in position against McMinn.
I just think McMinn's one-dimensional really hurts.
Right.
I mean, against a good teams.
But they're a very good one-dimensional.
Well, they are, but I think, Bradley I don't know. Bradley's William Blount was able to move the ball on McMinn as well, whereas Bradley, is going to be able to move the ball a lot.
I can see a high-scoring game.
It could be.
Like a 42-28 game.
Yeah, Robbie, and on that game, I was talking with you earlier this year, and I kind of circled that game at the end of the year. Of course, everybody knows about Maryville, but that's a big game for the 2 spot. But I think it depends on which Bradley team shows up. They barely beat Cleveland a couple weeks ago. If they come out and play like they did against William Blount and against some other teams, I think they'll beat McMinn. But McMinn's got a good rushing attack, and I think they'll be able to hold up against them for most of the whole game.
High-scoring game going down to the wire. Maybe.
Well, and Robbie, there's a lot of stake at that too. You look at that. I mean, not an extra game in a playoff, and 1 week later facing probably Maryville in the playoffs, which you could extend your season there.
And the 2 will be on the opposite side.
That's what I'm saying.
Quad, yeah. And then this game, or we'll go down to the next game. Ottawa and Cleveland. That's the one we'll be scoreboard watching tonight. As Ottawa comes in at 2 and 3, Cleveland at 1 and 4. William Blount's already finished with the region schedule at 2 and 4. So we are pulling for the Cleveland win. It'll be a 3-way tie, then it'll go down to tiebreakers. Predictions down at Cleveland tonight. Stan, we'll start with you. It's been so long since we saw Ottawa. Of course, we saw Cleveland last week. It seems like forever.
Yeah, it does.
A whole season ago.
But that game was a lot closer. I know 31-7 we lost to. And then they've had a quarterback leave the team. The starting quarterback at that time has left the team, and they've had a lot of turmoil, I think, and so forth. Cleveland, Robbie, is probably potentially has better team, I think, because I look at that Bradley score still.
Right. That's the one that sticks out to you.
37-35, I think they lost to Bradley right on a field goal.
Last second field goal, yeah.
So, but then, I think they William Blount played well last week, and I thought that Cleveland they're one-dimensional too. I think it's going to be a tough game. I'm just going to go with my heart and hope that Cleveland wins. I'm going to give Cleveland a 3-point win.
Tyler, how you feel about that game tonight?
Well, I think it's in William Blount's favor that Cleveland, they're actually playing for something because they still have a shot to get in
Ottawa
the 4th spot. Yeah, but it's Cleveland senior night. It's at home. It's not like they're playing for nothing, because if Lenoir City wins here tonight and then they beat Ottawa, they'd be in. So
correct.
It could go either way. I've got Cleveland barely squeaking out a win over Ottawa. So that's who I'm taking in that one.
I'm going to go with the Blue Raiders also. I feel like their body of work is better than the only really couple games that stand out. And the negative side to me is last week against William Blount in the monsoon, the bad weather. They didn't have their A game. This week you got a dry field, and probably a little bit better for that offense because they have a lot of different type of handing the ball off. And even though they only turned it over twice last week, I still think Cleveland didn't show us everything that they are capable of, and they'll get back tonight. And I've got them winning by a touchdown also. So if that holds true, William Blount does what they should do tonight. Your Govs should be in the playoffs next week facing a team from Upper East Tennessee. Now, let's talk about that. The 1 seed is on the line in the other district tonight as Dobbins-Bennett's already finished, or the other region. Dobbins-Bennett's done finished their season. They'll be taking on Alcoa. And so Alcoa, and that's a non-region game. But if Science Hill beats Bearden, Science Hill's your 1 seed because they upset Dobbins Bennett last week.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? I mean, that Science Hill could come out there with 1, but that would, if William Blount were to get in the playoffs, obviously we can get no better than 4, so we will play the 1, and that would be to our advantage, I think, to play Science Hill.
I agree.
Rather than DB. So, although William Blount's had some playoff success against DB.
Twice. Our producer talking about the press box, but Science Hill's got a nice individual box too at Steve Spurrier Field. So, well, both places, if we go to Dobbins Bennett or Science Hill, we'll be in a lot better condition than we are tonight. So, no, we'd love to be in that game anyway. Nonetheless, I'm going to predict that Science Hill wins that game against Bearden tonight. I feel like Science Hill, if you look at them just on film, they look like a small college team. And I'm going to go with Science Hill winning.
Now, Bearden still could get – they have a chance. That's a scrum all up, too, over there. I think that
I got to pull it up on my phone, but keep talking.
Fair gets probably going to be the 3, right? And then Hardin Valley, Bearden, isn't there like a possibility there or something that Bearden can get in, I think, maybe?
Bearden can get in a win plus a Jefferson County win. Jefferson County is playing Farragut.
Okay, but that's not going to happen.
No.
So,
but I mean, Bearden might want to think that can happen, but just like Cleveland can think that William Blount's William Blount's not going to lose tonight.
Right.
And I think, jumping back to that game, I think it's bigger that Cleveland would like to spoil things for Ottawa.
Right. And and as I was talking about, Coach Wheeler's in his first year. He needs to build some momentum going into year 2. And we'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network as the invocations being said.
Our players, fans, and students, and allow everyone to get
They snuck the prayer in on us real quick there as we're talking about the future playoff games. They're about to do the national anthem. Other games that are going on that we'll keep on the Gov Nation scoreboard. Jeff County, we mentioned at Farragut. Morristown West at Hardin Valley. There's still AAA. There's all kinds of stuff that Hardin Valley can get into. Bearden at Science Hill, we'll look for that game. Dobbins Bennett over to Alcoa. And Powell and South Doyle, both those teams have already wrapped up region championships, but that could be a future playoff game in the 5A right there between Powell and South Doyle. So we'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network as they do the national anthem on the field.
Join the Lenoir City High School marching band under the direction of Adam Hunt as they perform our national
All right, we're back here at Lenoir City High School 5 minutes before kickoff. Last week, senior night at William Blount. William Blount comes away with an impressive 21-20 win over a highly talented Cleveland team. Let's talk more about that game, Stan, as William Blount came out, had the ball, driving, ended up losing fumble early on after getting a stop and driving down. They fumbled. Cleveland takes it right down and goes up 6-0 quickly. And you thought, uh-oh, this team's got a high-powered offense.
You did right there, but after that drive, William Blount played pretty good defensively, and
they gave up a Hail Mary right before the half.
That hurt, and then I thought maybe William Blount might be in trouble when they got down 20 to 13. 2013. But I tell you what, the big play down there, the interception.
Which we thought might have been simultaneous possession. It wasn't.
But
they rolled in an interception at the 2-yard line.
It would have been better off if it had hit the ground for Cleveland, because that was a 4th down play.
Yep.
And but once they got the safety then on the next play, the first play that went and they took that, ran that wide, and then William Blount just blew it up. Gardner blew it up in the backfield. You felt like they had a chance then, because they had 20 to 15, and then plus getting the ball back with really good field position, which they actually started, I think, at the 49.
Yeah, and they ran the ball right down the throat of Cleveland with Cooper and Franklin, and might have been a Clemmer sneak.
It's a Franklin run. They pushed him across.
Okay. Yep, he did. There was a big dog pile there, and it gave William Blount the lead, and then the defense comes away.
The big stand.
Big stand there with under 2 minutes to go. They put Robert Flowers, the Sanford commitment wide receiver for Cleveland, in the Wildcat formation. He runs wide left. We upend him there with, I believe it was Matthews. Knock him about a half a yard short. Knock him a half yard short. The Govs take over, run the ball on a couple of quarterback kneel downs, and the ball game was over, and the Govs take the win 21-20 last week. And you talking about a momentum-building win for the Govs.
Yeah, certainly, because, Robbie, it feels like, number one, if you said at the first of the season, regardless of how many games you win, lose, whatever, do you want something to play for in Week 10?
Yep, and
William Blount did not have anything to play for in Week 10 last year.
And you saw they had a late.
And it was a miserable effort. So they come in this week, or actually I should say Week 11, but game 10. Regardless, they have something to play for tonight, as far as not just getting that extra win and so forth. They got a chance to go to the playoffs. So
William Blount versus Lenoir City. Here's the history. They started playing in 2009 and played 10 straight times. And in those games, what would you think the record would be, Stan?
Well, I don't know. They've actually played more than that. They played back. They played back in the 90s, but Robbie, we've had some. We used to play them right after fall break, and we had laid some eggs against us.
5-5.
Yeah, so I wasn't surprised. And then
5-5 since 2009. So something's got to go.
We beat them last year in Week 1. But 2 years ago, we came down here and lost in Week 1.
34-18, we lost 2 years ago down here. So William Blount's got it. William Blount has won 4 out of 5, and we expect more of that tonight. The captains are on the field with the coin toss. William Blount will call the coin in the air. We'll see how it happens. It looks like Lenoir City has won the toss, and they will receive the ball. So William Blount will be kicking off. We did get word that Job Matosian will be kicking, punting, and receiving tonight. So Job is good to go with a little bit of a back injury. We'll go over the starters tonight for William Blount's defense, since they'll be on the field first. Inside will be Grant Love and Trey Smith, Braden Pierce, and Sidney Wilburn. Defensive back, Bryson Williams, Adam Matthews, Noah Dermott, Zach Gardner. Linebackers will be Seth Cooper and Eli Turner. Safety will be Micah Franklin. So defense will get it started right out the jump. Kicking off for Lenoir City, it may be Maddie Williams. As you remember that name, she's a female kicker that's done a really good job of kicking down here for the last 3 years for Lenoir City. But for William Blount, their kicking off will be kicking off with Job Matosian. Right around 50% of his kickoffs go into the end zone for a touchback. This kickoff is brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call at 865-235-4108.
And Robbie, I think one of the deep men back for Lenoir City is Cody Wilhite.
Cody Wilhite, Richie Wilhite's son. Richie, longtime defense coordinator for William Blount and 1 year interim head coach for us.
I think he's number 28.
Job's kick is good and going to be taken by Wilhite at the 6. He's going to throw it back across the field. A fumble, and William Blount's got the ball. It's going to be a turnover on the first play of the game because they threw it backwards. We will have no replays tonight on the Gov Nation, but you can always rewind it yourself. So William Blount, not sure, we talked to Coach Smith just a second ago. He said we're going up top first play, but since we're inside the red zone, we're inside the orange zone actually. It's the Campbell's Painting and More orange zone. Give Dwight a call, 679-7950. Turnover right away. William Blount 1st and 10 at the 14. Cooper is the tailback, trips to the right. Clemmer now changes the formation, the protection actually. And he will hand to Cooper, straight ahead, inside the 10, down to the 8.
So 5 yards on that right there.
I think Trey Smith is wearing 23 tonight, Robbie.
Yeah, good call, good catch there. 23, Trey Smith. He'll play both ways. Play some H-back, tight end, and some defensive end. I like the digital down marker, easily to see. Same formation. Actually, they're going to be spread out a little bit more to the left here, but trips to the left. And it's a low snap, gets it to Cooper, straight ahead inside the 5. Be close to a first down, Stan. Right inside the 5. He might have got to the 4. They're going to say third and short.
He's going to be short.
Yeah.
Third down and 2.
Probably put Smith at fullback and sneak it. Nope, they're going to go shotgun, it looks like.
They're calling it third. I'm going to say 3rd and 1. They said 3rd and 2.
Not even 1.
They're going to run it again here, I think.
False start, maybe. Nope. Handoff Cooper. Hit right at the 5. It gets maybe 1 yard inside the 4. They're going to get him the first down. That's a Shell Station first down for the Govs. 1st and goal to go for the Govs. Looking for a Magna 1 scoring drive right away. Try to keep you up to date on the scores that we're interested in.
Yeah, they're going to bring it in and measure, aren't they? No, they've already not motioned.
Yeah, he already.
Yeah, because it's
inside. Right, it's about the 3.5, I believe. So, Clemmer out of the gun again. Matosian tight over here in the slot. It's a handoff to Cooper again. Straight into the end zone. Touchdown, Govs! Magna 1 touchdown for William Blount. You talk about a well-oiled drive. There it was for the Govs. Visit Magna1.com. Premium oil, cars, boats, ATVs. No leak, no spill. Funnel Pro technology, Stan.
Yeah, 14 yards, Robbie, on what?
4 plays.
4 plays. All Seth Cooper.
The senior getting the start tonight. Extra point from Job. He'll do a one-step kick. Matthews gets it down and Job drills it.
Over the
7-0. Over the netting here, doing no good. So 1 minute and 41 seconds into the game, the Govs turn turnover into points. Short break on the Gov Nation Network. All right, we're set for the second kickoff. The last kickoff was a turnover for Lenoir City as they try to throw back there as Will Height's pass hit the ground. And William Blount was on top of it. Job will put his right foot into it, pooches it right down the middle. It's going to be taken on the ground, this time by number 8 or 6. But William Blount's all over him as Williams and Stinnett, or no, Keeble.
Stiegel on the return.
Stiegel, what number?
Number 8.
I knew it was 6 or 8, I couldn't tell.
At the 20-yard line, the first down and 10, Panthers.
William Blount comes out in their 4 down lineman. Pistol formation for the quarterback, Mason Stanley. He'll play action and roll out to his left. Throwing deep. Nope, William Blount's in his face. He's going to have to tuck it and run. Here he comes to the right sideline, throws it high and incomplete. Made something out of nothing, though, and didn't lose yardage on a sack. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Pleased with the William Blount crowd here tonight. Traveling up 321.
Number 29 is a freshman, Egan Raines, starting for Lenoir City. And this is a 5-wide formation this time for Stanley. This guy just moved in his set across the middle, deflected. Cooper, interception. Oh, they're going to say it hit the ground.
Yeah, it hit the ground.
Good call, good eyes there. We could see that one. He almost came up with it, though. 3rd down and long coming. The band is already into it on the far side for the Govs. Nathan Conway will be one of the running backs, number 30 tonight. He's going to line up here in an H-back formation here. Stanley rolling to his left. Going to throw it across his body and caught by number 22 for a pickup of 15. That is Jonah Rittenhouse. Picks up 15 on 3rd down and 10. No pressure on the quarterback, and the receiver comes dragging across wide open. 1st down for the Panthers.
First down brought to you by Karen Gill Insurance. While your insurance needs, visit the fine folks at Karen Gill Insurance.
Now up to the 35. He's got 3 receivers to the right. One in motion is Will Height. He'll fake it to him. Stanley will keep it ahead to the 40 for 5 yards.
Mason Stanley on the carry. Ball be placed at the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Stanley's been a pretty good runner this season for Lenoir City. He's a dual threat.
2nd down and 5. Coach Cortez can call anything from this down and distance. He's got trips to the right for Stanley. Straight drop. Stanley will set up he's going to have to tuck it and run. And he will get a 1-yard gain up to the 41-yard line. Hit hard there by Lovin.
No one was open.
Mason Stanley on the carry.
He just had to run.
Ball be placed at the 41-yard
It's going to be 3rd and 4, it looks like.
Well, it took Maryville 4 minutes, but they did score 7-0 over Heritage. Here's 3rd down and 4 for Stanley. Looking to the left here, caught immediately on his knee was number 25, but it's going to be a 1st down. That was Isaac Hodge, senior wide receiver, here on senior night, getting his name in the scorebook.
First down.
They'll reset the chains with 8-10. Here in the 1st quarter, William Blount up 7-0. You're just now joining us. Lenoir City turned it over on the opening kickoff as they try to throw back to the other side of the field, and William Blount covered it up. Another wing T type set. Here's a handoff on the jet sweep to number 6, maybe. Let's get the number.
Yep,
Yes,
6.
number 6. That's Josh Mejia,
Ball be placed at the 44-yard
sophomore running back. Positive yardage of 8 yards on first down.
Yeah, very good run right there.
Brings up second down.
So 2nd and 2. So Lenoir City, Robbie's moving the ball well.
Yep. Like I said, every night, you can't just think you're going to blow a team out when you're William Blount. Timeout, Lenoir City. We'll take a short break here with Lenoir City. All right, we're back here for 2nd down and 2, as we thought Lenoir City might have had 12 players breaking the huddle. Here's a play action fake. Turner's coming off the edge. Can't get him down. He's down.
Oh, brother.
Here comes Stanley, going to get a first down, I think, around the 40. Another first down for Lenoir City. As Turner came off the edge and turned him around the other way.
39-yard line.
But Stanley's quick.
Enough for another Lenoir City Panther first down.
You know, Robbie, at first, I thought that he might have been able to get on around. I thought that was a good thing to turn him back, but then there was nobody over here.
Yeah.
We had over pursued the other way, so he got to the corner and picked up the first down.
In motion, this time's Will Height and William. Oh, Turner had him in the backfield again. Stanley's going to lose 2 this time, though.
He is putting himself in good positions. He's just not wrapping up so far.
It's actually a pretty good read by the quarterback, I think.
Yeah, I think Will Height would have been blown up also.
I mean, yeah, it's to lose just a minimal loss. Grant Lovin was right there to help clean up.
Second and 12, straight drop here for Stanley. Under pressure, William Blount's being held inside, no call. Oh, don't do that. That was Matthews diving at him 10 yards out of bounds.
So
It's not very smart.
37-yard line.
So pick up a 4 maybe.
So probably 2 down territory, 4 down territory coming for Lenoir City. It's 3rd and 8. Barton checks out. And Chancellor, 55?
Chancellor.
55.
Chancellor.
Checks in at the deep left, be right defensive end on your screen.
I'd like to see a splits here.
4 down linemen, 5 wide for Lenoir City. No blitz, and dropping out in the flat is to Rittenhouse again. He's going to get a first down. Gardner will tackle him, but not before he picks up 12.
Looked like man-to-man again there.
Jonah Rittenhouse.
Just got beat on the out route.
And that's enough for another Lenoir City Panther first down. First down brought to you by Carriageville Insurance. For all your insurance needs.
This team's coming right at you, throwing 5 wide at you. Coming from all angles. In motion to Mejia, and Stanley will fumble, and William Blount's got it. Turnover, and William Blount has forced another one and recovered this time by Gardner, our Gov Nation Defensive Player of the Game last week.
He plays the 22-yard line, be first down and 10.
So William Blount bends but does not break.
Yeah, made up for that last one. See if William Blount elects to go run here again.
Not sure who forced the fumble. I think they're calling for a big play on this first play. See if William Blount goes up top.
Yeah, they might run that big play now. They've got
three receivers left, one right. Tailback is Cooper still standing to the right of Clemmer. Here's a right across the middle to Garner. It's off his hands, incomplete. Just a little deep slant there. Cold weather, got to get your hands ready tonight. Second down and 10. First passing play of the game for William Blount. Their first drive was 4 plays, 14 yards, and a Seth Cooper touchdown. It's Franklin, I believe, at tailback.
When we run trips, well, now they got 3 defenders down here.
He'll hand to Franklin. He's just hitting the backfield, spinning forward, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
I think he blew it dead before, Robbie. I think he's going to end up with a loss.
Quick whistle.
It was a quick whistle. They're going to give him a loss of a yard.
Score at McMinn. It's 7-6. So we said scoring. It's already 7-6 McMinn in that one. And Powell up 7-0 on South Dole.
So 3rd and 11 right here.
Play action. Going to hit Gardner. He needs to get upfield. He can't get out of the tackle. It's going to be 2 yards short up to the 30. It'll be a punting formation coming for William Blount.
Actually about 3.5 yards short. So
I thought they said they started at the 22.
No, they did say that, but it's more like closer to the 23.5, 24.
Okay. So 4th down and 3. Job will stand back at his 15-yard line to punt. Will Height stands at his 37. 4:36 left in the opening quarter. William Blount up 7-0. Pierce will snap it. It's a good snap. Job will rugby-style kick it away, spiraling, hitting at the 45, taking a big bounce down to the Lenoir City 36. That's where LC will take over, but a good stop for the Panthers. And they've got the ball back, just down 7.
Wow. Robbie, didn't they down that ball to 36?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about with my referees in the Powder Puff game. Put it on yard lines. That way it's easy to remember and start your drives. Blitz coming, Romero. Now Pierce. Love it, misses. Turner can't get him down either. And they'll get good yardage into William Blount territory to the 48-yard line. 18 yards, 17 yards maybe, for Stanley on the quarterback keeper.
I think he eluded 6 defenders on that play. Talked about Cleveland's running back being slippery last week. Looks like Stanley's pretty slippery too.
I'll tell you what, I think they might need to go to a spy, Robbie, on him. Just one guy that's assigned to him.
Hands to Will Hyde, jet sweep left. To the 45, there's a holding penalty going to be uncalled on number 68.
They held. I thought I saw 2 guys holding.
Yardage was picked up maybe about 8, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be brought back for a hold on the left edge.
See that a lot in high school ball, is they just can't seal those edges for a long period of time.
Holding against Lenoir City.
So that's going to move it all the way back to the 42.
2-yard line. First down and 20.
Yep, so it'll be 1st and 20. Straight drop for Stanley. Pierce coming this time. And Barton will not get him down, but they will finally gang tackle there. Barton and
I believe that was
Turner.
It's going to be a sack.
It's a loss of 2. I think they'll split one there with Barton and Turner, our 2 sack leaders on the season.
Ball be placed at the 41-yard line.
Looks like Norman's playing the inside corner now.
And Norman a little banged up. Or I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Dermott. Here's a player on the sideline, incomplete behind 25 this time.
Yeah, Derman's not out there right now. They might want to use him more on offense tonight.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I didn't see him, though, in the offensive sets either.
Now, Robbie, right here, if I'm running the defense, I'm going to drop about 8 guys into coverage on this 3rd and 21 and just kind of keep everybody in front of you.
Watch that drag pattern they had, but that is the short side of the field this time. Intended receiver was
number 25.
Hodge last time. He's lined up wide left. Straight drop this time. Turner comes, and big hit inside. Let's see who's under that pile.
Barton.
What a hit. He put a Lenoir City defender into the quarterback's grill. It's a sack by Barton back to the 36 where this drive was supposed to start. So 4th down, and Franklin stands back to return this punt.
Seems like on defense, our initial pressure, we're just over pursuing Stanley. That's allowing him to cut up field.
Gio Gonzalez punting, shanks it. It's going to be inside the 50. See where it goes. Backwards bounce. 14, 3, 10-yard punt maybe.
Yep, you're exactly right, Robbie.
10-yard punt, not what the doctor ordered for Lenoir City. See if William Blount can establish the run on this drive as they came out passing, had 2 incompletions there on the last drive. Actually, 1 completion, 1 incompletion. In plus territory when they start this, 5 receivers, 5 wide. They may be going up top. Franklin in the slot here to your left, offsides, Lenoir City. All out blitz was coming.
Flag down before the snap of the ball. And outside against Lenoir City. First down and 5.
Keeble's in far side now.
21-0 Maryville. So the starters are in as it was Chambers hitting Maples there. 1st and 5, actually another free 5. The home fans are not a bit too pleased. So a free 1st down. That's a Shell Station 1st down for the Govs. Their first one of the game, or second one of the game.
Second one.
Ben Kinney dancing.
Ben Kinney got his dancing shoes on tonight.
So you'll take that 10 yards. Have almost as many penalty yards, Robbie, as we do in total offense. Believe it or not, because had the short field, 14 yards.
5 wide again. Clemmer will get the snap. Looks across to Keeble. It's Keeble for 15, maybe 17 yards inside the Campbell's Painting and More orange zone. Shell Station 1st down. All your painting needs, give Dwight a call at 679. Sorry, give him a call at 865-679-7950. William Blount knocking on the door. 5 wide again. Franklin to the left. Bryson Williams wide left. In motion is Franklin. It's a jet sweep to him. He needs to turn the corner. He will. Get down and close to the 10. We'll see where they spot it as it's jumbled up over there.
I think he's short, Robbie. I believe he's
at the 11.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing because you're going to have
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 with opportunity to get a first set of downs.
Nice block there by Jonah Lee out on the edge.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. William Blount trying to go up 2 scores. Same formation, flip it to the other side. Franklin in the slot to the right. He'll bring him in motion. He will fake it, and Trey will keep it. He gets tackled for 1 yard gain.
I'm not even sure he got back to the line. He got to the line of scrimmage, Robbie.
He's inside the 10.
Okay, the other guy's got him marked there, yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
So that's going to do it for the first quarter. William Blount will take a first quarter lead of 7-0. Short break here on the Gov Nation Network. As we score a touchdown. William Blount into the end zone out of the Wildcat formation. It's Micah Franklin from 10 yards out. He gets the direct snap, breaks a few tackles to the right. We had the camera go down, but I saw the play, and I'll give you the eyes for it as we hit the right corner end zone, and it's 13-0. William Blount with the Magna 1 touchdown. Visit magna1.com for all your premium oil needs, cars, boats, ATVs, and many other things. No leak, no spill technology. Job's kick is up and through, and it's 14-0. Come back as William Blount's up 2 scores. We'll take a short break and come back with the Anywhere Movers kickoff. All right, we're getting the game going out here tonight. I like it. Hopefully we can get a 35-point lead second half. Job's Anywhere Movers kickoff coming your way with his right foot. Give Alvin a call at 235-4108. Any moving needs. Short pooch kick on, taken by Will Hyde at the 15. Straight ahead and taken down around the 26. Returns of about 11 yards. Good kick coverage there, William Blount.
Yeah, Robbie, I think we've seen something on film that we like on kickoffs because we've been kicking them short to start the game.
Ball will be 26-yard line. Correction,
One name I haven't mentioned the last stand was a guy that plays both ways for William Blount. He didn't get a play this year, Gage Murphy, a 2-year player for William Blount on varsity, tore his ACL in the preseason and hasn't been able to play, but another senior for William Blount I wanted to mention. Here's a lob pass, and Cooper is at Franklin.
Franklin
Puts one hand on it. Tried to do his best Odell Beckham Jr. there. His gloves may not be as good as Odell's. I say his hands probably aren't as good as Odell's either.
No. But he's getting more action than Odell is.
Yeah.
This year.
Maryville 28-0. That one's over quickly. Red Bank up on Loudon 7-0. Loudon, I believe, is undefeated. Here rolling left is Stanley. Looking across his body, and Pierce, can't get him down. Barton will, though. Barton with another sack. He's the sack master. Number 37, John Barton.
Robbie and Stan, I was thinking about this. Watching Darrell Taylor last weekend for the Vols, I compare Taylor a lot to Barton in the fact that they just have these games where they'll have like three or four sacks, and then they'll have other games where they only have like one tackle. So it's just some games they're on, some games they're off.
Maybe the different type of schemes for them. So under 11 now, rolling right is Stanley. He's going to throw it. Good defense there.
Stint
it all over it, knocks it to the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth, and we'll call it 16, maybe 17. But it's a punting formation from Gonzalez. Franklin will stand around midfield this time. Last punt was a shank. 10:43 left here in the second quarter. William Blount up 14-0. Still waiting to get a score from Cleveland High School. Good snap, and the kick is almost blocked, but taken by Franklin at the 42. Straight ahead, but he's tackled immediately. He's going to get inside the 40, though, and they're going to mark him at the 39. That's where William Blount will take over. Once again, 2 drives in a row in plus territory.
40-yard line. We first down and 10, William Blount.
Still not seeing William Blount throw that deep ball yet. Last time to start out the drive, they had Lenoir City jumped off sides 2 plays in a row.
Split tailbacks, Cooper and Franklin beside Clemmer. Derman is in the slot at the bottom of your screen. Handoff to Franklin, straight ahead, bounces outside, then tackled right at the 35. Picks up 5. They backed the yardage back up to the 40 stand instead of the 39. They did it again where they make sure they get it on a down marker or down line they know they can remember. 10 minutes left here in the second quarter. Same formation except for flip the wide receiver slot guy, Derman. Blitz is offsides, Lenoir City, their 3rd offsides penalty. And this will be enough for a first down because we picked up 5 on first down. Yeah. It'll touch the 30, so it'll be a first down.
We placed at the 30-yard line. That will result in a first down and 10.
It's now 3 offsides on Lenoir City's defense.
And a big holding penalty.
Right.
So penalties have hurt Lenoir City. We know where they're coming from as we've battled this the last few years. Here's a straight drop for Clemmer, looking to his left, all the way to the corner. Is Williams, beat his man, drops the ball. Dropped the ball perfectly. That's what they call a dime in the business. He puts it over the outside shoulder of Williams. He just couldn't come down with it. Second down and 10. 7-0 Ottawa in the second quarter.
That's not what we wanted to hear.
Second down and 10 for the Govs. Single coverage for Matosian over here. Handoff Franklin straight ahead. Cut back inside the 20. Down inside the 15 maybe. It'll be another shell station first down for the Govs. And they're in the orange zone. The Campbells painting in more orange zone for the Govs. It's been a scoring zone so far tonight. 2 for 2. Give Dwight a call at 865-679-7950. No job too small for Dwight. H-back this time will be Cooper. Tailback will be Franklin. Gardner is in the slot at the top of your screen, and Norman is out wide left. Handoff Franklin straight ahead. Spin, stays on his feet inside the 5. Still on his feet at the 2. Nice run by the sophomore, Micah Franklin. Coming into the game, Micah needed just over 200 yards to get to 1,000. We'll keep track of that tonight. Not sure he'll get the opportunities, but he might.
Well, as of right now, Robbie, he is
close to 50.
50, right at 50.
Yep.
51, actually.
Here's the handoff to Micah. Hit at the 1, stood up there. He's not going to get in. He's going to have 1 more yard, but be short of the short of the goal line.
So he should be under 200 yards now to get that, Robbie.
Trey Smith's coming in, Micah's coming out. So
should be a sneak or a Cooper.
Yep.
Clemmer will go under center. No, he won't. He's out of the gun.
Pistol, maybe.
He'll get it. And to Cooper into the end zone. Touchdown, Governors. That's another Magna 1 touchdown. Quick strike there from the offense as William Blount now up 20-0 on the Panthers. Cooper with his second touchdown of the game. Visit Magna1.com. Check out the Funnel Pro technology for your premium oil. Magna1.com. Extra point is up and drilled, and it's 21-0. 7:46 left before the half. We'll take a short break on the Gov Nation Network. Back for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Short kick. Will Hite will take it at the 15 in the right side. Coming back towards the middle. And hit from behind, but breaks a tackle and gets up past the 30 to the 35. That kickoff was brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call. He's available, I believe, tomorrow afternoon for a job if you need something moved. Short notice, 235-4108.
It's John Barton's favorite move I've found. Hold on to that jersey and drag him down. We've seen him do a lot of that this year.
Here comes Stanley out of the gun. Will Hite in motion. He'll hand to Will Hite. Jet sweep on the right. Picking up good yardage past the 40, I believe.
Ball be placed at the 42-yard line.
Farragut score. Farragut 13, Jefferson County 7. Bearden up 14-7 on Science Hill.
Wow. Dobbins Bennett could backdoor in.
Yep, Alco up 7-0 on Dobbins Bennett, second quarter. And Powell and South Dual 7-7. Actually, South Dual just took the lead 10-7. Here's a handoff on the dive, nowhere to be going, and we'll see that is
Trey Smith.
Tackle for no gain. But they give it, I believe they give it to Evans. Or was it Will Hyatt?
It's Will Hyatt.
Okay, Will Hyatt again. They got him on the dives, got him on jet sweeps, got him throwing passes. Richie's got him doing everything, don't he? Talking about a great defensive coordinator at William Blount. Richie Will Hyatt had some good defensive teams. Third down, we'll call it 3 for the Panthers. Stanley will hand it to Will Hyatt. William Blount's there, and it's Trey Smith. No gain. Fourth down and 3 coming up.
Great tackle by Smith there.
Yeah, Turner was there first. He slipped through Turner's hands, and Smith slams him down.
So fourth down, we'll see what Lenoir City right here may be going for it, Robbie. Nope, they're going to run the punt team in now. Down 21-0.
Last time Gonzalez got a decent boot.
Certainly better than his first one.
Yeah.
For Gonzalez, yeah, stands back at his 25, and Franklin stands at the 30. His own 30. Good snap. Gonzalez bombs this one. Over here to the left, we'll hit at the 30 and take a Lenoir City bounce inside the 20.
Nice job of kicking away from the returner there.
See if they put this on the 20.
No.
They're going to mark it at the 19. William Blount with 5:16 to go. They do get the ball to start the second half. Clemmer will come back out to the line.
Bradley Central up 19-13 on McMinn,
They
Robbie.
jumped again.
So you all are correct, Robbie. Second quarter, that's going to be a high-scoring game between Bradley and McMinn. Blount will take the 5 yards there.
Is that the fourth time they've jumped?
That is the fourth time.
At the 24-yard line, first down and 5. First down and 5.
Three receivers left. One right is Matosian. Tailback is Cooper. Here across the middle is Derman. Caught at the 45. And he runs into his blocker.
At the 47, but still the play goes for about 28 yards right there, Robbie.
Stan, what's the stats rushing versus passing so far?
Hang on just a second and I'll get that for you. Blount has about 74 yards on the ground and only
Deep pass,
45.
left sideline, deflected.
Nice play
Yeah.
by Cody Lowe, I think, was over there. Blount with Tyler, 119 total yards, 74 on the ground, 45 through the air.
Yeah, so before that last play, William Blount had done it all on the ground mostly.
Get that for you right quick. Yeah, Blount 3 of 6 through the air.
Here's a blitz coming. They're going to throw it out to Matthews. He gets it at midfield.
That's actually a run.
They're going to count it as a run backwards pass.
I think so. I don't know.
I thought it
What
was.
you think? What you think it's forward?
I thought it was forward.
All right, we'll give it forward.
Pick up 3 yards.
4-yard line, third down and 7.
Third down and 7. Clemmer, play action across the middle. Caught, nice hands there. And a first down dive for Matthews.
That's just good football IQ right there, Robbie.
Situational awareness.
Yep.
Needed 7, got 8. Puts it down to the 36.
Might see
That's a Shell Station first down for the Govs. Stop in and see Sam at the corner of William Blount Drive and 411. He's open till 11 o'clock tonight.
Might be a hard count.
And they don't jump this time. They jumped, but they didn't jump across.
Yeah.
Trips to the left. Derman is in the slot in between Norman and Matthews. Wide right is Job. They might try Job over here. Nope. Trey's going to need to get rid of it.
He fumbles the football.
Lenoir City's got the ball. Nope. Pierce is going to get a chance at it. But I think Lenoir City actually got it. Clemmer, not sure what he was doing there, as he had somebody, Matthews or somebody, just he could have dumped it down to. Right out there to the left. Tried to make a play, and they stripped it right out of his hands.
Yeah, he had the bubble open.
I think it's a busted play or wrong route or something, and whatever was going on down the field, Trey was looking down for it. He could have just dumped it off and got rid of it, but.
And he was kind of looking at both guys just kind of flipping back and forth between them, and it cost him.
So good play for Lenoir City. Blitz coming from Turner. He's going to be picked up.
Pursued again.
Here's going to be a pickup of 1 by Trey Smith with another tackle.
We're getting too deep in the backfield.
Yeah, the over pursuit.
Yeah.
Ball be placed on the 45-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 9.
2nd down and 9.
So allowing Stanley to just step up in the pocket and run.
It's really starting to think that. Yeah, there's finally a Coach T update in the first quarter.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I'm still wondering why they haven't updated quicker. 6A programs. Here's a play action fake. Rolling right towards you. Option to the left to Will Height. And picking up good yardage, maybe 10.
It's going to be close to the first down, Robbie. 9, I think, but that's all they needed.
Good tackle by Cooper.
See where they spot it. They get it to the 46, it'll be a first down.
It's going to be really close.
They're talking.
They're talking here, though, aren't they, about something?
Is there a penalty?
I don't see a flag, but.
They're talking about the spot, I think. Measuring.
First down,
oh, nope.
Lenoir City. Yep, he had to get to the 46, and he did. I agree with that call.
First down.
I agree with not bringing the chains out. 2:38 to go, false start. Number 30 had somewhere to be and be there quickly. He had reservations for the end zone, just nobody else.
I'm not quite sure why they went so fast there. They just kind of ran up to the line, and
I'm not sure if the ready to set whistle might have threw him off a little bit, where they set the chains and everything. William Blount Band will perform tonight as they made the trip. No bands performed last week, and I don't blame them. The Creamsicle performed and performed quite well. Could not beat the former track coach. And
beat the athletic director.
Yes, he did. By 6 yards. Rolling to the right is Stanley. Into the dirt. Nice catch, though. Here's a number 68 is going to get a big penalty, though, and it's going to null and void this big, good play. As he grabs Barton, either a personal foul or holding. We'll see what they call.
And I don't think that's a post.
It's a holding penalty. He's holding him down. So back from the 50-yard line, they'll back him up to the 40. Brings up first down and 24. Yeah, we've got the score. Ottawa 7-0. We need that game to turn around if William Blount's going to backdoor their way into the playoffs. But we're still shooting for a 4-win season. Fulton leads Oak Ridge 21-7. Someone explain Fulton for me. That don't make no sense. Oak Ridge lost by 1 point last week to Powell, maybe. Here's a throw to Will Hyde across the middle, getting most of the yardage back from the penalties. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11, picking up 13.
Well, I think they've gotten better, Robbie, as the season's gone on. They're young. They're very young. It's Fulton.
And they're well coached, so you got to expect them to keep getting better.
Brings up 2nd down and 11.
William Blount was not set. Here's an out route, picking up good yardage to the 41. Going to bring up
3rd down
and 5. Conway with the catch.
Owen forced him out, it looked like.
Tyler Owen,
Yep.
sophomore, getting some run tonight. It's 3rd down, right at 5 yards.
Yep.
One 155 left here in the first half. William Blount needs a stop. Blitz coming, Eli straight
Up
ahead.
the middle.
Hits the quarterback, but the pass is completed. Ineligible downfield though, as Lenoir City got downfield with a lineman. So this
Conway, flag down, 46-yard line.
So they were covered up on the line of scrimmage and they went downfield. Ineligible downfield's got to be the call. You threw the penalty. Back from the original line. Or is illegal touching as 30 was covered, the guy who made the catch.
Okay.
It looked like he threw that flag before the pass was caught. 5-yard penalty. I don't think that's a loss of down, is it, Stan?
No.
So replay the down.
Well, I don't know about this league.
He's talking to the umpire about it. If it's a loss of down penalty, I know that's what they're talking about. It could be, though, Stan. Illegal touching?
Well, not on my stat program, there's not an illegal touch.
That's the signal he called, right?
Yeah, it was. It was the signal.
Maybe he was. See what he says.
That's illegal touching.
Yeah.
Loss of down.
Yeah, it is a loss of down.
4th down and 10. I knew that's what they were debating about, but I couldn't remember. But if they called ineligible, then it would not have.
4th down and 10.
Clock does not tick. 4th and 10. William Blount better be ready. Straight drop. Stanley. He's looking out. Here comes the pressure up the middle. He's going to reverse his field.
Oh, boy.
Here comes Cooper. And throw across. First down throw. As you can't defend that long.
No.
Somebody's got to get there. Here's a
Flag in the backfield.
could be a late hit, unnecessary roughness on William Blount. As you see a Lenoir City defender down. Could be unsportsmanlike or personal foul. We'll see what the referee called. But big first down there for LC, and it could be a big penalty putting them inside the 20-yard line. I don't think the Lenoir City faithful could take another penalty on them.
William Blount yet to be penalized.
I don't think anymore. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, blindside block. How can it be a blindside block on the
Defense. Targeting, actually.
He called targeting?
Well, he said it was targeting, but on the announcer, but I don't think he didn't give the targeting signal.
He gave the blindside
Yeah.
signal.
I think he gave the wrong signal.
Lenoir City Panther, first down.
Because, yeah, it's hard to block when you're on defense.
Nonetheless, it's a first down at the should be the 16. As they got to the 32, shouldn't be the 17. That would be the 34-yard line. That would.
Yeah, it should be.
30. Oh, is it only 15 yards? Yeah, 15 yards.
It was at the 32.
So 15,
that's right, because it wouldn't be half the distance.
Yeah, 15 yards.
Yeah, you're right, Robbie.
Good call.
So
Looks to his left. He's got Isaac.
Interference, yeah.
Williams comes over the top.
Down at the 6-yard line.
$42-0 Maryville at the half. Here's your pass interference call. 2 penalties in a row against William Blount.
Alcoa leads 7-3.
It's a half a distance. No. It's actually going to.
First down and goal. Panthers.
Look like a running set here. As they go under center, 1st and goal from the 8 with 1:18 to go. Why would the clock roll on an incomplete pass? He gave the roll signal, but they didn't roll. Here's a dive. Nope. Triple option here. Stanley will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They're not going away. Oh, big flag here. Could be a holding. Could be a hold on 68. Yep, they're bringing this one back, folks. Bad news for the Panthers, good news for the Govs. Not sure you even needed that hold out there, back there behind the play like that, as they had William Blount outflanked to the left corner of the end zone.
I mean, they've been, the penalties have been penalties. It's not like it's just been undisciplined by Lenoir City.
William Blount gets 2 penalties in a row, and I hear a fan say, call it both ways. Maybe they weren't watching the game for those 2 plays.
So 1st and goal on the 20.
Straight drop. Stanley's going to get rid of it. William Blount's got double coverage. High ball in and out of the hands of 20. Was that 21?
Owen and I think it was Micah were both back there.
Owen 21?
Yep.
Yeah, he had a chance at it. Went off his hands. Incomplete pass there. 2nd down and 12. Is 2nd down and 12 the right call? I guess they
No. It's 2nd and goal.
I guess they didn't get a 1st down on the pass interference.
Oh, it's 2nd and
No,
14.
William Blount all over it. That's a forward pass to Will Height and out of bounds inside the 20.
I think you're right. It's second. It's 2nd and 14. They got to get to the 6, don't they?
Maybe.
Or the 7.
Yeah, the 7 or 6. We're not that high up. We can't really see the yards. 57.4. The clock stops. 3rd down and 10. We'll call it they might have to get to the. I just have to get 7.5. They got a senior kicker in Maddie Williams. She's been kicking for 3 years. This may be inside her range.
Yeah, with it on the 18, that'd be 35.
Yeah, it'd be a 35-yarder if they don't gain another yard. Timeout, LC. We'll take one with them. This first half timeout brought to you by 911 Seal Code and more. Give Henry Michael a call, 242-4062. 3rd down and 11. Call it 10. False
There's
start
false
on
start.
Isaac. Back them up 5 more. Now they may be out of field goal range. Bad score update I just got from from Cleveland. It's 14-0. Ottawa will get the second half kickoff with a 2-score lead. They've got 2 drives, one 97 yards and the other one 98 yards. It's tough. It's William Blount going to need a miracle now to get into the playoffs. Third and 14 now. Stanley straight drop. Fumbles the ball. Gets back and loses big yards. Timeout, William Blount. Maybe?
No, I don't think William Blount is, because they don't want him to throw it down there and get a first down, Robbie. So,
Well, now you force them to.
To the 35-yard line on a 4th and goal from the 35.
Do you not think you call timeout to force them? Now they get a Hail Mary at the buzzer. Now, if you call timeout, they throw the Hail Mary. You have 45
well, I agree.
seconds.
But if it wasn't opportunity to get the first down,
So
if it was 4th
down,
and goal.
Now it's 4th down and 35. Stanley straight drive. Barton is in his grill, and he'll throw it. Caught by Isaac down to the 15. Good play, and that will do.
Nope.
Wow.
0.2 seconds.
Just run the clock out, fellas.
Yeah. Larry Hunt would not be happy about that.
No, he would not. This is going to be your score of William Blount 21, Lenoir City 0 at the half. William Blount will come in, maybe hand the ball off one time. At the half, we'll have Stats with Stan, brought to you by Iguani Farms. Maybe get an interview with one of the assistant coaches as they go down and then come back up. And, of course, we'll have the much-anticipated pick segment, college football picks tomorrow. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network. 21-0 halftime.
The William Blount High School marching band.
I'm going to stand over here because I'm smelling. Do you still want Robbie's mic on? Okay.
We're back at Lenoir City High School where it's halftime. William Blount leads the Panthers 21-0 here at the half. And here is your scoring here in the first half. William Blount got on the board quickly after Lenoir City tried a trick play on the kickoff. William Blount recovered the fumble. And then Seth Cooper goes in from 3 yards out. And Joe Matosian's kick was good. It was quickly 7-0 Blount. Then they added another touchdown in the first period as well, as actually the early part, the first play of the second period, I should say. A 3-yard or 10-yard run by Micah Franklin put William Blount up 13-0. Matosian's extra point made it actually 14-0 at that point. And then on the next drive, William Blount, after a punt, got the ball back, and Seth Cooper goes in from 1 yard out. And Joe Matosian makes it 21-0, and that's where we stand at the half at this point. Statistically, first for William Blount, 11 first downs. Lenoir City's got 9. On the ground, William Blount, 14 carries for a total of 74 yards. The Panthers on the ground, 13 carries for 56 yards. Most of that has been by the quarterback, Mason. Through the air, the Governor's not thrown it a whole lot. They've thrown it 8 times, completed 5 of them for 57 yards. Lenoir City, on the other hand, has thrown it 14 times for 8 completions for a total of 95 yards through the air. Turnovers, Lenoir City with 2. William Blount has 1. Punting, Lenoir City has punted 3 times. William Blount has punted once for 34-yard average. Lenoir City 3 times for a 24-yard average. Penalties been a big factor in the game thus far. Blount, excuse me, right there is William Blount was penalized a couple of times in the first half for a total of 25 yards. The Panthers, on the other hand, have been penalized a total of 10 times for 68 yards. Individually in the contest, for William Blount, Micah Franklin on the ground is 6 carries for 52 yards. Seth Cooper's carried it 5 times for 14 yards. He has 2 touchdowns. Franklin's 1. Also, Gardner, that's a catch, actually. Gardner has a catch for 7 yards. Trey Clemmer with 2 carries for a yard. Through the air, William Blount, as I said, 5 of 8. Matthews has a couple of catches for 11. Derman with 1 for 29. That was the big one. Keeble 1 for 17. Franklin 1 for -1 as well. Once again, those are your halftime statistics. William Blount leads 21-0. And we remind you, their sponsor, Iguani Farms Golf Course, call out there and get you a tea time tomorrow or Sunday afternoon, 970-7132. We'll be back with our pick segment in just a minute.
Welcome back to halftime as the Govs are up 21-0. Now it's time for the pick segment. We'll go over season standings as Tyler and Robbie get back in it last week with a 5-2 record against Stan's 4-3. Guest picker, though, Todd Wright, 7-0. He's ready to pick again. He just texted me and said, hey, can I call in my picks? Only one time a year for the guest picker, Todd Wright. So congratulations, Todd, going 7-0 last week. Go ahead, Tyler. We'll get jumped right into it.
Yep, our first game is number 8 Georgia versus number 6 Florida. This game is in Jacksonville. Georgia favored by 6. Stan, who are you taking?
I don't understand this line at all.
I don't either.
I mean, I do not understand how that Georgia is favored by 6. They're ranked lower. It's on a neutral field. It's really closer to being a home. But I mean, the tickets are split 50-50, but it's closer to Florida's field. I think Florida wins the football game upright. I mean, so I'm going to go with the Gators. I think Georgia may be overrated.
I've got Georgia in this one. Neutral site game. Just seems like the Gators haven't been able to knock off Georgia in recent memory. Rick's last few seasons, they were able to pick up some wins over the Dogs, but recently Georgia's owned them, so I'm going Bulldogs in that one.
I'll go with the odds makers too and try to gain a game. We're 4 games behind Stan, so we got to make up some ground. I'll go with the odds makers and pull for a 6-point win also by the Georgia Bulldogs.
All right, our next game, Miami at Florida State. Florida State favored by 3. This game is on ABC at 3:30. I'll start. I'm going with the Florida State Seminoles to knock off Miami. Not been too impressed with Miami this year. Both teams are 4-4. I like the Seminoles at home.
Well, one thing Miami's done is play good on the road as they got a couple of good wins. I'll go with the Hurricanes, my Hurricanes. They'll win, make it 2 in a row.
This is a tough game because, I mean, this used to be the game of the year back about 30 years ago, but
maybe 20, maybe 20.
Regardless,
Miami, Ohio.
I'm not real impressed. Although Miami had I think a big win last week
against Pitt. At
against Pitt, yeah, and they did go on the road and win. But I'm gonna give you another opportunity to catch one, Robbie. I'm gonna go with the Florida State at home.
All right, next game, Big 12 matchup, TCU at Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State favored by 2.5 points. Robbie, who are you taking?
I'm going to go with the Horned Frogs. I like Coach Peterson, and I'm going to or Patterson. I'm going to stay with them. I've been with them all year, so I'm going to stay with the TCU.
I tell you what, I've went back and forth on this game a couple of times, and I've just not got a good feel of the Big 12.
Especially after Kansas State beats Oklahoma
Yeah.
like that last week.
You know, and I think I'm going to still stick with the home team, the Cowboys.
I'm going TCU on the road. They got a big win against Texas. I think it was 2 weeks ago. They've looked pretty good. They're 4-3, but they lost to SMU earlier in the year. Looked bad at the time, but now it's not looking so tough. Next one, number 9, Utah at Washington. Washington, a 3-point underdog at home. Stan, who are you taking?
I'm going with Utah. I've been with them all year, so I'm going to stick with Utah. And I know what that'll force you guys to do, but
Well, I've been on the fence about this game all week. I'm actually going to go with Chris Peterson and the Washington Huskies. They're 5-3 this year, so disappointing record for them so far. But I just think Jacob Eason's bound for a good game.
I'm going with the defensive team, and I think that they're both good defensive teams, but I'm going with the one I think is better, and that is the Utes. So I'm with Stan on this one. Right now I have 3 differences, and Tyler has 3 differences from Stan. So right now we got to have one more to try to catch him. Tyler, you pick first in the next game.
All right, SMU at Memphis. This is where College Game Day is. Memphis favored by 6, although they are ranked 24th, SMU 15th. I'll start. I'm going with Memphis. Been on the fence about this one as well. I'm going home team. Even though they're favored, I feel like they're really underdogs to the undefeated SMU Mustangs. So, Robbie, who are you taking in this one?
I'm worried about which way Stan will go. Because I always think when there's a team that's underranked like that and they're catching points, there's usually a reason. Game day's there. I've got a buddy down there tailgating for the game. I'm going to go with the Tigers of Memphis also. Stan?
I'm all in on Memphis.
He's got to be. Going to hold on to his lead there.
That was your opportunity, Robbie.
I know, but 6 points.
Yeah.
And if I see some score like that, I'm going to go against it. Next game, Oregon USC. Tyler, you pick first.
Let's see. USC is a 4-point underdog at home.
You go first. You go first.
I'm sorry. I'm going with the Trojans. Nobody believes in them. I'll stick with them. I'll go with the Trojans of USC.
All right, there's your opportunity. I'm going with Oregon. I've been with them all year, and they've won it for me all year, except the Auburn game.
Let's see. I've got 3 differences right now. I'm not picking UAB, so I'm picking USC to knock off the Ducks at home. And our final game, UAB at Tennessee, 7 o'clock ESPNU. Tennessee favored by 13 points. Let's see. Stan, who are you taking?
Let me see. So we'd all be tied if I went 0 for 4 on those differences, right?
Yep.
So I'd have to do the tiebreaker. I know you both are going to pick Tennessee. So I'd have to go with UAB, right?
Why would you have to go?
I'm going with Tennessee.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make you all think a little bit. I'm going with Tennessee.
I'm going with UAB and Bill. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Tennessee in a blowout over UAB. I think they'll cover.
I do not think they'll cover. I think UAB is pretty good. They're 6-1, 7-1, something like that.
They're not bad.
I'll take UAB plus the 12.5, but I do think the Vols will win the game outright. So we're set for second half action here. There's your college picks. We'll see how it turns out. Looks like William Blount may not be in the playoffs, so we will have to give you that updated on the picks.
We'll do it via Twitter.
Follow us on Gov Nation Network on Twitter.
At
or
GovNation TV.
Or on Facebook. So here is Williams standing back, onside kick, taken by Gardner at the 40. He'll reverse his field, cut it up at some point. He will at the 50. It's a foot race. 40, 30. Zach Gardner will take it to the house. 20-7-0.
Wow.
Gardner knew exactly where he was going with the ball. As soon as he picked it up, he went over to the left side and ran it to the corner of the end zone.
That's a Magna 1 scoring play. A 60-yard kick return to start the second half. Great heads-up awareness by the junior Zach Gardner. And boy, did he know what to do with it when he turned the corner on the left sideline. Matosian on to kick the extra point. He is 3 for 3 tonight. Trying to put his name with some good stats for an all-state campaign maybe as a sophomore. The hold is down, the kick is up, it's 28-0. Visit Magna1.com. Quick Magna 1 drive there for the Govs. One play. Short break here. We'll come back for another kickoff brought to you by Anywhere Movers. All right, Anywhere Movers kick coming your way off the right foot of Joe Matosian. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 235-4108. Job steps into it. It's a high kick down the left middle, taken by Will Hyde at the 14. He goes straight up the gut, bounces it out right. He can return on himself. Job's got the angle, though. Him and Romero and Stinnett will bring him down right before midfield. Good return there by the senior Cody Wilhite here on his final home game, or his final football game in his Lenoir City career. So, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 5 wide. Deep pass is high and incomplete.
Thought Pierce would get a hand on it there. He timed the jump perfectly. Quarterback just threw it over.
Yeah, Conway intended receiver there. We got an update here from Cleveland early in the third quarter. It's 14-7 after Cleveland gets a 67-yard touchdown. So don't go away yet. Second down and 10 for Stanley. He's under center this time. Will Hyde in motion. Dive. Nope, he'll pull it out and flip it forward, incomplete.
Yep.
Good call there. Good.
Yeah, backwards it could have been.
Officiating. It was a flip forward.
Third down and 10. I'd say it's 4 down territory rest of the way for the Panthers, as William Blount has returned the opening kickoff of the second half to get a 4-touchdown lead.
See if we elect to rush more than 4 here. I'd like to see us blitz up the middle. Wow. Nothing at the center.
3 receivers left. The tailback stands beside for protection. Stanley will throw it across. Almost intercepted by Franklin. He had a read on it. It goes through his hands. 4th down and 10 coming up. We'll see. I would probably go for it. Coach Cortez is going to punt it, though. He'll bring out Gonzalez. Actually, I don't see Gonzalez. Why don't I see Gonzalez?
Number 3's out there.
They're not.
Oh, now I see Gonzalez. He's running.
Gonzalez didn't know it was 4th down, I don't think.
It's like the Wake Forest kicker a couple of years ago.
Look how deep he's standing. That's 20. That's almost 20 yards he stands back there. 18.
Delay a game.
So back him up 5 as this one's on the punter.
Penalty.
Timeout. They're going to call the timeout. You waste a timeout on special
I wouldn't
teams.
do that.
not good unless they had a fake set up.
Well, that's true.
So we'll keep it here. This timeout brought to you by 411 Storage. Give Rick a call. Any storage need, 983-7706.
Close score over at Farragut. They lead Jefferson County 20-16.
That's
Wow.
got implications there.
Yeah.
As Bearden had to win and that happened, right?
No, fair.
Bearden needed to win and Farragut lost, right?
Yeah. Game's closer than we thought, or I thought.
So 4th down and 10. Gonzalez stands back at his 33-yard line. Franklin stands at his 17. Good snap. He'll kick it away. It's a knuckleball over here to the left. See if William Blount. Nope, it'll be down there. William Blount will get good field position at the 33.
Ball down 32-yard line.
How's up 22-0.
Cleveland is in the red zone. I just got an update.
That'd be big if they score.
Yeah, because that'll put some doubt in Ooltewah's mind. If they could tie this game on the road, or if Ooltewah being on the road. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Tailback is Franklin. He stands to Clemmer's right. Slow snap. Franklin cuts back and runs into his own blocker, and he'll gain 1 yard up to the 34.
Jonathan Franklin on the carry. Tackled on the play by Jonathan Miller.
Jonathan Miller on the tackle there for the Panthers. Brings up 2nd and 9. Early in the 3rd quarter, William Blount a touchdown and an extra point away from a mercy rule clock. Have we ever been on the good side of that besides
I don't
Heritage games?
But that has to be 4th quarter, doesn't it?
No, 2nd half, anytime, 2nd half. Basketball's 4th quarter and 25, right?
Yeah, that's right.
They try to get Lenoir City to jump. They will not. Now he'll check to Bosco. Bosco relays a new call. Blitz coming from the side, and he hands it right into the blitz. Good play by Lenoir City linebacker number 11. Or 18, I'm sorry. Maybe 1 more yard up to the 35. 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
See if we go to the air here. You got Matthews in the slot with Derman. Wide left is William, wide right, Job. Freeze play, no good. 9:35 left here in the 3rd quarter. 4 seconds on the play clock. Clemmer gets it, looks to his left, going deep. Williams is good defense. He's defended well there by number 11, and William Blount will have to punt the ball back.
So 3 and out for William Blount.
That's 2 3 and out for William Blount in this game tonight.
Yep.
It's getting chillier here at Lenoir City.
There's a delay of game.
Delay of game. It has to be because it's blown by the back judge.
And 0's on the clock. William Blount's slow to get out there.
Flag down on the play.
How?
They moved the ball, I thought.
I think that's what he's going to tell him.
Yeah, the umpire moved the ball, and
Touchdown,
we were out
Cleveland.
14-14.
Extra point pending.
So they're going to wipe the flag off.
Good catch there by Mr. Turner up here. Nice catch in there, seeing that William Blount was forced to realign. Good snap by Pierce. Kick is, he's roughed. See if
There's
it's going to
the
be
flag.
roughing or running into. High bounce and muff. William Blount will pick it up. You can't advance it. That's where it'll be dead. Turner recovers the muff punt, but the ball will be dead right there. William Blount will be inside the orange zone. They'll decline the roughing penalty.
I think they might be able to take that, Robbie, and add it on to the muff, right?
See what they say.
Well, I don't know, though. No, they might have to re-kick.
If it's a personal foul, you might be able to add it on, but it's at the 19. So William Blount will take over in the Campbell's Painting and More orange zone. Right off the hands of Will Height, and Turner with a big recovery there, setting us up for more points.
They're going to have to come back here and get their flag.
Go run down there and get it for him. Yeah, that's a long run for him. Somebody go down there and get that for him.
See what they say.
I think it was running in. It was running in. They hit the kick leg.
Yeah, they'll decline that.
Ball will be placed at the 19-yard line.
Let's give Job a fade here, maybe. We haven't picked on number 3 on this side. Still seem like Clemmer throws that much to the right. Or he hasn't tonight. 9:01. He's just leaving this penalty flag back here. Maybe his clock man's going to get it. Here's a handoff to Franklin. Running left, picking up a few yards. We'll see if Cleveland made that extra point. 14-14, 32 seconds left in the third.
Gain of 2 right there by Micah.
Another hand out. Clemmer keeps it. Left side. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magna 1. Touchdown by number 16, Trey Clemmer. Visit Magna1.com for all your premium oil needs, ATVs, boats, and many other things. They got the Funnel Pro technology, no leak, no spill, extra point away from the mercy rule, 35-0. If Job can stay perfect tonight, this will make him 5 for 5. 8:15 left in the third quarter. And then William Blount can do a lot more scoreboard watching. Unfortunately, at the mercy of Cleveland tonight. Hopefully they don't know the score up here. Extra point is good.
The extra point is good.
And we'll take a short break on the Gov Nation Network.
What's going on at
School. The
Alumni game.
William Blount alumni game tomorrow.
Is it football?
Basketball.
Basketball. 1 o'clock. Girls and
All right, we're back here for the kickoff. Anywhere Movers kickoff, brought to you by Alvin Jeanette, 235-418. Kick it to Will Hyde again. He's got a good return as top 5.
Yeah, Barton's having a great night.
Yeah, if you're not busy tomorrow afternoon, around 1 o'clock, William Blount girls alumni, welcome to come play. And then at 2 o'clock, boys William Blount alumni, welcome to come play. It's $20 to play in the alumni game. Lunch is served at 12 o'clock. Stop in at Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium tomorrow and catch the action. $3 if you just want to attend the game, but $20 if you want to play. See some old friends. Here's a jet sweep coming this way.
Holding.
And Turner and Williams combined for a big tackle.
And that was number 3 that's in the game, which I've got him down here, Robbie. Dusty Clevenger.
Clevenger, yep. I remember the name earlier in the first half. He picks up 3 yards.
Bobby placed at the 37-yard line.
14-6 into the third quarter, Alcoa.
Oh, they got that. 2 field goals. Very nice by Dobbins Bennett. So hopefully we'll have a trip to Dobbins Bennett or maybe Science Hill next week. Dive right up the middle, picking up 2 or 3. It's going to be 29, the freshman. Evans, maybe?
Jarrett.
Lenoir City going to the option offense.
Jarrett on the 2-yard dive, 3rd down and 5. Clock will tick until Lenoir City scores to get the lead under 35. William Blount still have starters in. Like a nice little shutout. Here's a pass by Stanley. And breaking a tackle is Will Height. No, it ain't Will Height.
22, isn't it?
Rittenhouse, I believe.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up a first down out past midfield into William Blount territory to the 49-yard line.
I think Turner and Stennett got him that time.
Halftime stats, first downs were 8-8, right? Is that what you had?
I had 11-5.
I was just listening to what I heard in there in the press box. Maybe it's a little different. Okay. Maybe they're just guessing. But they didn't even have a roster, so I'll go with
Maybe it's 11-8. It might have been 11-8.
There's a double team over there on the right
Some
side.
of the Lenoir City fans are not happy with.
Dive play here for Silas Jarrett again. Silas Jarrett picks up 2. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. So they're already in the fourth quarter down in Cleveland. So here's a play action flip over the top, hits the ground incomplete. William Blount had good coverage and good pressure on Stanley.
So 3rd down. Right at 8 yards to go for the first down.
Farragut 27, Jefferson County 22.
Wow. Jeff County's not letting them have an easy night, are they?
No.
They got to earn that playoff spot.
North City brings Will Height in motion. They'll dive play to Jarrett again. He picks up 1. That was Gardner, Lovin, and
yeah, that was a nice job by Gardner holding on there.
Trey Smith.
Not letting the
another player we're missing, another senior we're missing is Rod Jackson. He played a lot early on.
Yeah.
He's missed his 3rd consecutive game, and Lenoir City going to punt again.
It's a lot of punts tonight for them.
Gonzalez will stand back at his 37. Franklin will stand inside the 20. They've kicked it left and away from Franklin most of the night.
William might try to get as many seniors in the game now as possible.
Here's a great snap. Good low kick. Going to hit it around the 25 and inside the 10 now. At the 7 or 8 yard line. We'll see where they down it. With a good kick and good kick coverage for the Panthers.
Well, it's going to be the 8, isn't it?
We'll start this drive at the 8 with 2:48 to go. Clock will continue to tick. William Blount seniors trying to get one more drive in maybe. get some playing time, as we do not know their season hangs in the balance of Cleveland and Ottawa as they're tied in the fourth quarter, 14-14. Two receivers right, two split tailbacks of Franklin and Cooper. Here's a handoff, Franklin. Straight ahead, good yardage past the 10, maybe to the 13, picking up 5.
Stan, how many yards do our backs have on the ground tonight?
We're right at 100 yards rushing.
This could be the play of the game with 7 minutes to go. Ottawa has 4th and long inside the 30-yard line. They're not in field goal range. They're going to have to go for it. That's the update I just got. Stay tuned for that. Handoff. Franklin running left. Cuts it up. Now past the 15. He's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. And Lenoir City players down. 2 of them, actually. Actually, now they get 1 of them up. But we'll take a short break here with 1:25 left in the third quarter. All right. Injured player for Lenoir City, number 52, is making his way off the field. A little bit of help there. So Cleveland has taken over the ball on downs down in Cleveland. We need a 7-minute drive there from Cleveland to win that game against Ottawa, and William Blount could be in the playoffs. 3rd down and 2 here with William Blount ahead by 35. They're going to be Cooper's going to get the first down, I think.
Yep.
It's going to be really close depending on the spot here. Oh, they've stopped the clock. They're going to give it to him. That was second effort right there, maybe third effort.
Or called for a measurement.
From the senior. Nope, I saw the signal.
Oh, you did?
First down.
Hey, that referee up at the top of the screen did this little thing, Stan. Cleveland ball. We'll keep you up to date on that drive as Cleveland's trying to drive and take the lead. William Blount with one more play here to end the third quarter. Trey Smith will come into the backfield with Franklin. Looked like a false start. That's the second or third time. Why is the clock stopped? We don't stop the clock.
Penalties.
It's going to be below freezing before too long.
Is it 40?
Let's
38.
see.
Cleveland up to midfield. Two good runs already.
It is currently 38 degrees. The low for tonight is 30, so that would be below freezing, but we're not going to hit that, I don't think. Yeah, we'll be gone by the time it hits 30.
Hope.
So clock resets. William Blount may snap it or may not. We'll see what Trey does. He will snap it and hand to Franklin running left. Dips through a tackle and gets back to the line of scrimmage. That will do it for 3 quarters of action here at Lenoir City High School. Your Govs 35-0. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network. It is fourth quarter time as William Blount's 12 minutes away from putting the final touches on a 4-6 regular season. They have playoff hopes still in the balance as Cleveland and Ottawa tied 14-14, probably under 5 minutes to go down there. We'll keep you updated on that score. As Clemmer takes it, hands to Franklin, running right, and breaks out wide, gets up to the 20, close to the 20 maybe. Gets back some of the penalty yardage. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Doesn't look like number 3 is going to get the 1,000 yards rushing.
Not tonight.
4th and 1 for Cleveland. They're going for it. Just like last week, they had a 4th and 1.
Maybe this time they'll pick it up.
They had a heavy package in and they called timeout. So we'll keep you up to date. These updates coming from the cross country. It's 2 minutes to go in that game. Cross country coach Jordan Conley and assistant basketball coach. Straight drop for Clemmer. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it across, but it's short as he was being pressured. It's going to bring up 4th down. See if Cleveland runs up the middle this time instead of running wide like they did last week.
Also got a listener in Gallatin, Mike Crabtree, assistant director for Blount County Schools, listening from Gallatin and watching from Gallatin tonight. So hoping that Blount makes the playoffs. I'm sure he does too.
4th and 1 at the 19. Yeah, that's inside the 19. I'm not sure. Slow snap this time. Job gets it away, and it's going to hit at the 47. Take a William Blount bounce towards Will Height, and he scoops it. He's down at the 48. Yeah. I'm not sure he was down.
I don't either, and he doesn't either. But
he kind of slid.
I thought he was down.
You sure? Because it looked like he was sliding down.
The ground, yeah.
It may have, but referee's right on top of it. 10 minutes. Now they don't change it on the change of possession, but they stopped it on a penalty. Here's your update from Cleveland. 1st down, quarterback keeper to the 16. Run this clock down, and if you have to, kick a field goal and win the game. 17-14 Blue Raiders. We're big Blue Raider fans tonight. Come on, Coach Wheeler. 1st and 10, LC. Straight drops. Stanley's going to tuck it, maybe.
Should have been a hold.
He's going to throw it now to William Blount's Turner. Is that Turner?
20.
Trey Smith?
Stennett, I believe.
Caleb Stennett.
Stennett could get in to the 5-yard line. I could not see the number all the way across. But what a play there as Stanley just throws it right to him. That's going to be about a 50-yard return. Was it Stennett? Did we get the official Stennett? 50-yard return inside the orange zone. Give Dwight a call for any painting needs. 679-7950.
55-yard return, Robbie.
55-yard return. 1 minute to go. Ottawa calling timeouts to save time. So inside the red zone are the Blue Raiders. We'd rather it come down to a touchdown. Don't worry about a kick in high school. Let's hope the Blue Raiders can get into the end zone. Clemmer will hand to Franklin. Running left and staying on his feet down to the 1. Franklin will need another touchdown. He's got 1 and Cooper's got 2. Franklin's stats, he's probably around 70 yards. Needs about a buck.
71.
Needs probably about a buck 50 next week.
Yeah, he's going to get another game.
If this happens. If we can get Boyd into the end zone maybe for Cleveland. Cleveland needs a dive to Boyd. Timeout, Coach Shadowins. This is a 411 storage in U-Haul timeout here in the second half. We'll take one with them. Any storage need, 983-7706. All right, William Blount set was second down and 2, second and goal from the 2. But we got another update from Cleveland. It's 3rd and 5 at the 11 for Cleveland. So this would be a 28-yard field goal if they don't gain another yard. And I believe Ottawa,
They might try to get Braden Pierce a touchdown here.
they're under a minute to go. Braden Pierce in at tailback. He'll hand to Braden. Right side, into the end zone for the senior. I don't know what could be his final game as a Governor. Gets his first career touchdown, maybe.
That's awesome.
41-0. That's a Magna One touchdown. Visit magna1.com for all your premium oil needs. No leak, no spill technology. See if Cleveland might be running up the middle to set up a field goal is the text I just got. Job is 5 for 5 tonight from extra points. Matthews puts it down and Job kicks it up and onto the shed, the greenhouse. It's 42-0 Govs. They lost 9 yards.
Sack? I don't know if they're...
2 seconds left.
They must have ran it down and then called timeout.
Yep. But they ran it backwards 9
Why would
yards.
you-
It's a 37-yard field goal with 2 seconds left. 37-yard field goal for Cleveland.
I don't remember their kicker being great.
No, he wasn't that
Yeah,
great. I
yeah.
remember they missed an extra point off to the
Yeah.
right. This is unbelievable.
So they are trying the field goal. They're not
Yeah,
going to...
they're going to try a field goal. Just hope it goes through. All right, we're still live. We're trying to get these updates from Cleveland. 7:35 to go. William Blount command here, 42-0, doing exactly what they should have done tonight. Muffed kick here by number 23, and William Blount, he dodges a tackle from Matthews, or Franklin, and then he's bottled down right there at the 15.
Well, regardless of what happens down there, William Blount's going to go 4-6. They're going to pick up 4 wins this year. First time we've hit 4 wins in Coach Shadowan's tenure. So great for Coach Shadowans and the rest of the team.
It's crazy we got this much drama here.
In a 42-0 game.
Yeah, anything but this game is the scoreboard. 37-yard field goal coming for Cleveland with William Blount's hopes of making the playoffs on the line. Stanley's went the whole way. He'll hand to Mejia, running left, and getting 3 or 4 yards. Stay in. Well, it doesn't matter. The clock will tick as we're in the mercy rule. Student
He hit
section. Huh?
He must have hit it.
The student section is going nuts.
Cups over there celebrating.
They made it.
It's good. We believe.
Looks like William Blount is going to the playoffs as Cleveland has beat Ottawa 17-14. Wow. And pandemonium reigns over on the Governor's sideline. Stanley's off to the races, though, here. It's a foot race with him and Norman. And he will go out of bounds inside the 20. Nice run by Stanley.
Yeah.
Now we got to figure out our
confusion on
opponent.
defense.
Got to figure the fans.
Well, let's check the Beard and Science Hill score. I'm going to check it.
We'll see if William Blount's going to Dobbins Bennett or Science Hill. That's the next thing we're going to find out in the next 5 minutes.
Into the third quarter, Bearden 17, Science Hill 17. The officials, are they?
What? Wait.
Going to pitch it over there. It's a fumble.
William Blount picks it up. Another turnover. It's 20. He They had to kick it twice.
What? Did they make it?
I'm not sure what.
So we
They're
are not
watching the
sure what's
stream.
going on.
It's over. It's saying 17-14.
Okay.
Now they could kind of celebrate. If I'm Phillip, I may call a timeout
They tell, yeah.
and let
Get your
them
composure, yeah.
know. As it's been a long drought since William Blount has earned their way into the playoff stand. 2007 was the last time. They got it 2 years ago, 2 years during the Super 32 they made the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
But with a 1-9 record, we're still waiting to find out Science Hill or DB. It was tied.
It's tied 17-17 into the third quarter.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, 17-14. No, he came back and
Yeah,
and said
it's
it
decided
is
now.
now decided. They had to kick the field goal twice. That's how William Blount looked. Thank you, Cleveland. Thank you, Coach Wheeler. Way to send your seniors out on a winning note and send the Cubs into the 6A state playoffs. This is the timeout we wanted William Blount to take. It's a 411 storage and U-Haul timeout. Stan, William Blount comes in and does what they needed to do. It hasn't been the greatest, cleanest game, but, you know, it's a 42-0 game on the scoreboard, and it's something the players are going to build upon going into the playoffs next week.
Yeah, certainly right there, Robbie. And so, you know, as you said, 21-0 at the half, and they pretty much dominated the whole second half here. But, you know, they did fumble, Robbie. They were getting ready to go up 28-0 before the end of the half and fumbled. So that would have been but, you know, they did what they had to do. They didn't have to come in and come down to the end of it and worry about winning this game and worry the other game. So, you know, it was a bad snap to Matthew.
Matthew Clemmer falls on it.
Score update from Alcoa. Alcoa leads 21-6 over Dobbins-Bennett. That Bearden Science Hill game is taking a while to finish as they just now started the fourth quarter.
Now Cleveland is checking the scoreboard. They want to hear a William Blount score to know if they're in the playoffs. Well, I got one for them.
There's Pierce.
Pierce.
TJ Pierce.
Oh.
First and goal, Bearden at the 2-yard line, 10:54 remaining. So if they punch it in, it'll be 24-17 Bearden.
Who else do we want beside Pierce? Trey. You want Trey to come up after the game for? And we got 2:45 left. Sorry if I lose my concentration. Pretty excited. William Blount's going to go into punting formation.
Yeah, I bet they were a little bit stunned at what happened.
Yeah, Lenoir City probably didn't know the implications.
See where Pierce and Clemmer. It is Joby? No, is it Trey? Who is it?
It's Trey.
Trey kicks it end over end, hits and bounces. Good bounce for William Blount. It's going to be a punt of about 40 yards. No return, down by Franklin with 2 minutes to go. The clock ticks. The Govs fans will get to celebrate. So one more week of football for the Govs. It's not quite basketball time yet, Tyler.
Yep.
As tomorrow is is it Monday? First day of practice.
Right.
I heard Joe Lee talking about. Joe Lee retired down here at Lenoir City, but is assistant coach for Todd Wright at William Blount. So he said practice starts Monday, and we'll have a game somewhere in Upper East Tennessee next Friday night. Earlier start will be at 7. Pregame will be at 6:30. Blitz coming. Nice catch there by Clevenger, but he fumbles. William Blount's all over it. No. Now
Yep.
Turner's going to get it.
Turner's got it. Oh, they called it incomplete. Oh, my.
No chance.
How?
Anyways, no damage done there. As Lenoir City, they'll call it incomplete with a minute to go.
That's a 42-0 call. I think that if this would have been a close game, you'd probably seen that called correctly, but I think that the ref was just as a courtesy.
Well, he might have been watching too much NFL.
Well, too, or SEC.
No, SEC, you can get it wrong. Haven't you been watching the Vols games? They're just guessing out there.
The NFL's not getting a whole lot right either.
Here's a straight drop. Throwing it over to Clevenger. He'll haul this one down this time and pick up first down yardage to the 43 of the Govs. Maybe one more play for LC. And the fans will celebrate. We'll have Trey Clemmer and senior Braden Pierce on for the post game as they are going to finish up with a playoff, sending this team out in the playoffs is Braden Pierce. And final play of the game, Stanley will throw it, and he will actually now take off and run. And he'll slide down, and that's your final score from Lenoir City. William Blount has a lot to celebrate tonight. They win here. Cleveland sends them to the playoffs with a big win over Ottawa. We'll take a short break and come back with the postgame show here on the Gov Nation Network.
Back at William Blount High School, where William Blount is victorious tonight in more ways than one. On the field, 42-0 the final. And, of course, the news out of Cleveland is good as they beat Ottawa. William Blount will be going to round one of the playoffs next Friday night, either at DB, Dobbins Bennett, or Science Hill. Try to get a final on that before we go off the air tonight. On the first downs, here are your statistics. William Blount with 14 first downs, Lenoir City with 12. For the ground, on the ground, William Blount had 121 yards rushing on the ground. Lenoir City rolled up 137 on the ground. Through the air, the Governors didn't have to throw it a lot, 5 of 10 for only 59 yards. The Panthers were 10 of 22 for 128 yards. Turnovers, Lenoir City turned the ball over 5 times. William Blount only turned it over once. Individually, statistics for the Governors. On the ground, Micah Franklin, 14 carries for 71 yards. Seth Cooper, 6 for 17. They both had 2 touchdowns each. Actually, Micah had 1. Seth had 2. Also, Trey Clemmer, 3 of 18, 3 carries for 18 yards and a touchdown run. Braden Pierce, 1 carry for 2 yards and a touchdown. And also, TJ Pierce, 2 carries for 6 yards. Through the air, William Blount set is 5 of 10 for 59. Derman had a 29-yard catch. Matthews a couple for 11. And Braden Keeble 1 for 17 as well. Penalty, William Blount played a pretty clean game on penalties. He only penalized 3 times for 30 yards. Lenoir City, though, they racked up some penalties, yardage, as they were penalized 10 times for 68 yards, most of those coming in the first half. That wraps up the statistics, stats with Stan. So, once again, we want to thank Iguani Farms as our halftime and end of the game stat sponsor. Iguani Farms Golf Course, 865-970-7132. Call out there and get your tee time. And I'll turn this back over to Robbie Lotz as he's got a couple of guys coming up. Oh, yeah, actually, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with Robbie in just a second.
All right, we're back here on the Gov Nation Network. I'm joined by junior quarterback Trey Clemmer. Trey, you came out, had to get it, take care of business in front of yourself tonight. You do that here at Lenoir City, and down the road in Cleveland, they took care of it for you too.
Yes, sir, they did.
And we've got another week to prepare for football.
Yes, we do.
Preparation and knowing that you just needed to come out and get this win at Lenoir City to try to control your own destiny.
Well, yeah, we knew all week leading up what the situation was. There wasn't no secret about it. We knew we had to beat Lenoir City, and Cleveland had to come out with a win for us, and that was what was going to put us in the playoffs. And so all we could worry about was this game right here, and so that's what we did. And this other stuff was out of our hands, and thankfully it worked out for us, and we're happy about that. We came out here and played a great game.
So it's been a little bit of a drought. Last time William Blount earned themselves into the playoffs was 2007. They made it back in 12 and 13, I believe.
That's when everybody went.
Yeah, when everybody made it. But the last time they earned a trip. Talk about this team. You know, you start off slow start. You know, you start with Maryville. Mm-hmm. But in the preseason, you had scrimmages against Oak Ridge and Hardin Valley, and there wasn't a lot of confidence coming out of those scrimmages. Mm-hmm. And we're thinking, oh, here we go again with William Blount. But continued to get better each game. Talk about how your team just keeps building each week.
Yeah, I think it's these boys on this team. I mean, it's a different culture now, and you can see it even from where I've come from a freshman to a junior. You can see the difference with our players, and everybody believes what we can do and believes that we can do this, what we did tonight, and make it to the playoffs, and it's just a different attitude all around. And we've been talking about it for so long, changing the culture and changing what William Blount's all about, and this is a step in the right direction, that's for sure.
All right, Trey, thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week. And we're trying to figure out if it's going to be at Dobbins Bennett or Science Hill.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll bring in your teammate, Braden Pierce. Braden, let Joe Lee slide by us. Go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead. You're more important than I am.
So, Braden, well, you're a senior on this team. First of all, I want to talk about your touchdown run. You get into the end zone. Talk about that. Take us through that when you heard Coach call your number.
Well, whenever I was on the sideline and I saw he looked right at me in my eyes, and I had a feeling that he was fixing to call that play for me to go in and score a touchdown, because we've been talking about it for the past – or probably since the season had begun, because I've been asking for the ball. But whenever he looked at me and he said, yeah, you're getting the ball, my eyes just got huge. I didn't know what in the world to
You
to
weren't
think
going
or
to be
do.
denied there as you ran off the right side. As I lost my train of thought there. Early in the season, you about picked one up and scored again. I can't remember who that was against.
I believe it was Elizabethan, I think.
Was it Elizabethan? Yeah.
It's Elizabethan or Sevier County.
Or yeah, but yeah, you almost got in and got tackled there on the 1 or 2
Yeah.
yard line. So I know you've been wanting to fill it. But now let's talk about these seniors. You're going out with Braden. This is the class that's kind of turned it around. You know, you earned a trip into the playoffs. First time I mentioned since 2007 that the William Blount Govs have earned a trip to the playoffs. Talk about the difference that your class came in as freshmen and have now turned it around as seniors going out.
Well, I think as freshmen, whenever we came in, you know, we saw like the streak that William Blount had in the past, and now as a freshman, and we all were just down about, you know, having to, you know, go into that. But we all wanted better for the program, and I think that as we progressed in the season, 4 years of being here, we continually progressed, and I think that we finally broken through the barrier of, you know, William Blount being this minimum team that no one should look for.
Yeah, and you've definitely left the program in better shape than what you came in as. So next week, Tyler, you got a score yet for me from Bearden yet?
Last time I checked, it's 24-17.
Okay, so it's more than likely we're thinking we're going to Dobbins-Bennett. Dobbins-Bennett, a team that last time we went up to Dobbins-Bennett, we stole a win out there. Mm-hmm. And William Blount's had a lot of success. And I believe a lot of that will be the mindset that you got to have going into this week of preparation. Talk about what you think about for the playoffs.
Definitely for the playoffs. It's something new for the seniors we have now because, like you said, it's been 2007. But I think we're all very excited, and I think we're going to prepare harder than we've ever prepared for a game for this upcoming week.
All right, looks like it'll be Dobbins-Bennett most likely. We'll hang out here on the broadcast till that game goes final. But Braden and Trey, thank you and congratulations on getting into the end zone. Take a short break here on the GovNation Network. We'll come back and wrap it up with scores from around the area. All right, Robbie Lott's back here with the post-game report. We're going to give you some scores. We do not have a final yet from Bearden, as it's 24-20. Bearden does lead over Science Hill. If Science Hill wins that game, William Blount goes to Science Hill. If Bearden wins that game, William Blount goes to Dobbins-Bennett. So William Blount in action next week. That game will be broadcast on nfhsnetwork.com. You can see our link this week on govnationnetwork.com. We'll give you details on how to watch. If you're going to watch, you will have to pay because it's the playoffs. But when you sign up under William Blount's name on NFHS. That way we get the proceeds towards our school. So we'll give some scores here from around the area. Powell beats South Doyle 15-12. Greenback 66-0 over Oakdale. Bradley Central and McMinn County 27-27. That determines the 2 seed in our district or our region. With 6 minutes to go, Science Hill is trailing 20-24, and it looks like we're going to go off the air without that game being a final. So we'll wrap it up here. Don't forget to tune in. Check our website, govnationnetwork.com. Look for us on Facebook, and we'll give you an update on how you can catch us in action as the Govs head to Upper East Tennessee next week for playoff action. So long, everybody.